All right, I'm going to talk a little bit more about my journey of getting over internet addiction. And it's just been a few days of changing my habits here. It's been like 4 days. And so I'm realizing that it's not about not using the internet, it's just about using it in a more healthy way. It's not like I have to like go back to the 1950s and, you know, that level of technology. It's just a matter of using it in a healthy way. And before that was very hard because I'd be on the internet from the moment I woke up to the moment I lay down and go to sleep. Okay. Um, you know, yeah. So here's what I noticed with the changes that I made. Well, first of all, for the first 2 days, I did no modern technology, internet, phone, or television until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then yesterday, I did go on a little bit in the morning, but then I was off until late afternoon for most of the day, and also in the evening I was off. So it was more. I'm getting more fluid with, instead of like saying I can't be on to, you know, with a scheduled time. It's just being more fluid and saying I'm just gonna make the decision to use it less, and that's what I did today too. So today I um, was basically off it from like 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, which is a sizable chunk, and I'll probably get off it in a little while. But here's the thing I noticed is my sleep schedule went back to normal. Um, I would normally be a night owl and be up till like 2 in the morning on the computer. And now I'm going to sleep at a normal time, maybe more like 12:30 is when I'm falling asleep. Um, my eating schedule went back to normal, eating during the day instead of eating at night. Another thing is I've been reading a lot more because before the internet, there was paper. You know what I'm saying? Before the internet, there was paper. So, reading, writing, drawing, all that kind of stuff, have paper and just read it or um, use it in some way. Now, there's also things like internet or crafts or things like that. Not internet, uh, instruments or crafts, things like that. Uh, and I don't know, I'm not huge. I used to play instruments sometimes, but I'm not huge into that stuff. But there's sewing and things like that, or if you want to build something, I'm not very handy in that way. So for me, it's paper. Read it. Been reading my Bible. I started reading The Hobbit. Also been listening to my Walkman. But the thing is, this is a little bit tangential, but I don't know. It's just like it's just I don't even know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the first thing is you have to lose the feeling of withdrawal, because when you have technology addiction, when you're not using it, you get a feeling of withdrawal, and it's that feeling of withdrawal that is pulling you to use it again. You feel like when you're just sitting or you're just relaxing, you feel like a pull, like I want to use this technology. And that pull needs to go away if you're going to stop using it. But the way to get rid of that pull, in my opinion, is you need to be comfortable in the real world. Be comfortable with silence. Be comfortable with, the daylight and the real world. And I just want to reiterate, this is a journey that I'm on. I haven't finished the journey. I'm just sharing my thoughts here. But I noticed that it's really fluid. It's more fluid than, like, I remember when I did the 2-week no computer or phone, it always felt like I wanted to be on the computer, but I just couldn't be. So I felt like I was resisting something. That's what it felt like for the 2 weeks. Like I was resisting something, and that it was, difficult. But this time it feels different because it feels pleasurable to not be on it. And that's really what you gotta get in order for it to click. You have to finally not want it so much, because social media or video games or whatever can make you feel like I need to check this, or I need to do this, or I need to be doing something. And that's why I said in my last video is doing nothing is important to be. It's important to be comfortable doing nothing, and by nothing I don't mean scrolling on the internet. I mean literally nothing. When you're comfortable doing nothing, then you're not a slave to anything, because you're not feeling withdrawal when you're just sitting peacefully. And so that's just being good, sitting and chilling is important. But the withdrawal is what pulls us. See, you got to realize, and what I have realized is we don't need these machines. Human beings have not had these machines for all of their existence, and now we have them in the past only 2 decades, and now we feel like we need them. We don't need them. We don't need these machines. It seems like we do, but we really don't. And when you emotionally detach from them and realize that it's just a toy, it's not a, it's not a need. It's not a survival need. You don't need the internet like you need food and water. And that, that's what's going on here is it's getting addictive, and it's made addictive on purpose. It's made to be addictive. So people like me, doofuses like me, get addicted. But it's not just me, it's widespread. If it's not the computer, it's the phone. If it's not the phone, it's the TV. It's like, it's there's something for everybody. But I don't know. My days have been much better. I've been taking care of myself more. I've been helping more. Everything has been going back to an equilibrium, and I've still been using the computer, a few hours a day, for sure. It's not like I'm not using it. It's just I'm not attached to it, and that's the important thing. Is eventually, I guess this is probably the case with any drug, really, is you have to want to quit. You have to want to quit. And I'm not quitting completely, because just, even though the internet is not a need for society, it's like, there are some things like emails and things that, you know, what, people, it's one of the main ways people contact each other. So if you quit the internet completely, you really have no contact with anybody. But I'm not trying to quit the internet. I'm trying to use it in a healthy way, and it's working. It's working. When you realize that this machine is just a toy, it's not a need. And the day will still have a narrative without the machine. It'll just be more about socializing. It'll be more about reading, writing. It'll be more about, if you like instruments, it'll be more about crafts or whatever it is that you like to do. So yeah, I mean, my days are better, and I'm definitely not going back. Definitely not going back to what it was. This is just better. And that's the thing is that I want to say is, like, if you're addicted to the internet and you were like me and you're using it day till night every day, like, what I want to say is, when you stop doing that and you have more variety in your day and you go back to using it like a few hours a day, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna enjoy your day more, because all of the little things, when you're drinking iced tea, when you're drinking, when you're eating, you're focusing on the food, you're focusing on the drink. I know I keep saying this, but you're focusing on the sunlight. The sunlight is a big thing for me. It's the split focus of phone and world, or computer and world. Like, it's good to just focus on the world, focus on the real world. And it may not feel like that at first, but I don't know, like, I can confidently say that if the internet just disappeared tomorrow, I'd be fine. And I probably couldn't say that a week ago. And that's what it is. It's about losing dependence on it. All right. See ya.